Hey everyone, welcome to day one of your forearm stand challenge. So today is Thanksgiving and I do realize that, but you have time to do the challenge. I was busier earlier today, so I'm doing it now after my second turkey dinner. So that's just to say there's no excuse not to do it. If you wanted to try this challenge, just make the effort. Even if it's at the end of the night, it's only going to take like 10 minutes, let's be real here. Okay, so really put in the effort and make sure that you're tracking, okay? So before you start off, make sure that you warm up a little bit. Don't just drop into these. So whether that's with some sun salutations or some arm circles or shoulder circles, whichever is up to you. But make sure that you're doing like 2, 3, 4 minutes of warm up before you start these exercises, okay? So starting off, we are starting with, what the heck are we starting with? 15-second plank hold, okay? So wherever you are, you're interlacing or hands are on the floor, tucking under, holding for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Okay, remembering to push the elbows into the floor, elbows squeezing together, hips are tucked under, shoulders are rounded and pressing up to the sky. Exercise number 2, tucks, tilts, and twists. I always forget the order of those words. Okay, pushing up, I'm going to tuck, or I'm tilting actually. I'm going to tuck, twist, twist, center, up, down, side, side. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. In all my exercises, I'm remembering to breathe as I exert. Okay. I think that's 6, 7, 8. Thinking about pushing the floor away. 9, 10, 11. You can also rest in plank if you need to. If you need a break. 12. Jumping back in so you don't give out. 13. 14. Last time. 15. Good. Holy, those are burners. If you want to do those on your knees or with one knee down, I highly recommend trying it as you get tired, okay? So definitely start off on both feet. As you get more tired, drop down to 1 knee or 2 knees, okay? Whew. Breathing as you need it. Also remember to hydrate, so drinking if you need it as well. Where's my water? Up there somewhere. From here, exercise number 3. Dolphin slides, dolphin walks. Dolphin walks are first, pardon me. From here, I come back to my plank. Where am I? I'm going to do 15 walks. I'm going to hold for 5 seconds at the top. Walking it up. 5. Coming down to a full plank so my hips drop. That's 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking down. Engaging my core so my hips don't wag side to side. Walking up. 3. Down. Hips down. 4. Lifting with the hips first. Stabilizing through those shoulders. Hips down. 5. Lifting it up. Oops. Back down. It's tough. 6. Walking it up. Alright, so at any point you can take a break here. As this is a tough exercise and it is taxing on the shoulders. Okay, walking it up. I believe that's 8. So I'm getting pretty pooped, so I'm going to take a break here. Remember to listen to your body, guys. I know we're trying to work it, but we're also trying to avoid injury. So you don't want to push yourself to the point where your form is going downhill, or you're dropping your hips, or you're not engaging properly. You always want to think about keeping everything nice and engaged. If you get too tired to do it, there's no shame in taking a break, okay? So that was 8. So I'm halfway there. So I gotta do 7 more. My math's correct. Okay, so this is day 1. We're getting to 15. Coming back up. Oh, it's hard. I surrender. What am I doing? I'm walking. Coming up. Thinking about keeping my shoulders stable. Hips are lifted. Whew. That's 9. Dropping. Lifting. Whew. Remembering that 5-second hold at the top. Whew. I'm sure my 5 seconds are a little bit quick. Given I'm counting, oops, I don't have to hold my plank. Just holding your dolphin. Try to get used to having your head upside down, right? Trying to get used to the shoulders over those elbows as I lift my bum over my head. And 4, 3 more. Coming down. 2. Open up. And coming down. And 1. Lifting it all the way up. Alright. I totally cheated. I didn't come all the way back. Alright, from here, got me water. And for my pike slides, I'm wearing slidey socks. I'm having a food overload brain fart. I'm wearing slidey socks because I'm on hardwood floor, so I can do a lot of the sliding that way. If you are not on the hardwood floor, you can do an entire other set of just your walks. Okay, so if you don't have the slide option, or if the slide doesn't work for you, do the walk back up. Right? So 15 dolphin slides now. So this is an optional 5-second hold at the top. Okay, so you're totally wiped like I feel right now because I've been stuffing myself with food all day long. You can cut the 5-second hold, or you can do it on some and not on others, or you could do it on the last 5. How about that? Okay, so doing it on the last 5 rather than all 15 because it's a little bit exhausting. If you're doing the walk, same thing. Hold it for 5 seconds on the last few rather than all 15 if you're getting exhausted, okay? Because in a minute you're going to be doing forearm stance. So remember, you don't want to get yourself to the point where, well, you kind of do. You want to get yourself, actually, that is the point. So the point of the next 5 days until you get to your after picture, if your hold until failure in your forearm stand isn't that fantastic, or if it's not as long as you want it to be, that's okay. The point of the forearm stand in the next 5 days, like during the core conditioning part of the challenge, is simply to make you practice it, right? To expose it to you every single day. It's not to show, or it's not to necessarily get to a max number. We're doing that on day 6, okay? So if your number isn't terribly high, or if you're like, oh, I did so much better on day 0 when I was doing my before picture, that's okay, because I'm making you do all these exercises before, so naturally you're going to be kind of pooped, okay? So your endurance, we're just building endurance, okay? So it's not until day 6 that you want to think about the max number and what it actually means, okay? So from here, where was I? Exercise number 4, 15 slides. Whew. Alrighty, I'm setting it up from a plank. I'm going to inhale. Now you can do this with your toes flat on the ground. You can't actually see what I'm doing, but my tops of my feet are flat on the ground, so rather than curling my toes under, you can do this entirely from the tops of your toes. It just requires a little bit more ankle stability, okay? So it's really up to you. It does give you a good stretch though, okay? So I'm coming up. I'm going to lift. I'm going to slide. I'm going to lift. And I'm going to slide. That's 3. And that's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feel free to rest. 12. Child pose is your friend. 13. Even just your plank. 2. Oops, I'm supposed to be holding 14. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that was 4 out of the 5. Next exercise is forearm stands. So I'm gonna catch my breath, then I'm gonna see. I'm not actually gonna care how long it is, but what I'm gonna do is essentially just hold till failure. So I'm forcing myself to practice the move, okay? Training myself and my muscles to gain the memory, the flexion, the strength, the endurance, the whatever the heck you need, right? Okay, 1 second. All right. From here, I have to be super careful because, as you can see, I'm in my boyfriend's bedroom. And if I break something, it might be this mirror or this table back here. So I gotta make sure wherever I go, I'm nice and controlled. So putting yourself in situations where your dismount has to be controlled is a nice way to help yourself condition too. Okay? So from here, my shoulders are pooped. I'm gonna tuck it under. I'm gonna take my hair clip out because that's not smart. And you want to make sure in your shoulder stand that you are not putting the weight into your head. The weight should be entirely in your elbows, pushing through into your shoulders. The weight on, or the top of your head can be touching the floor, but you are not putting the weight into the floor or into your head. You should not feel pressure in the neck. Your neck should not feel like it's getting crushed. You should not have headaches. This should be entirely pressure-free on the neck and head. All right, from here, remembering to tuck my fingers one in front of the other, my pinky fingers. So making sure I look like this, not like this, okay? So rather than crossing the pinkies, you want to tuck one in front of the other. From here, I'm gonna hope I don't break anything, but I'm pretty warm and feeling pretty good. I'm gonna tuck my head on the left. I'm holding till failure, so whether that's because I feel pain, because I lose balance, or because my shoulders are gonna crap out, is till failure. Squeezing my core to stay nice and stable. Shoulders are engaged, pulling my elbows together. Hopefully my video doesn't cut out because I've run out of memory. Squeezing my butt. Getting kind of tired. Whew. As you get tired, your balance will start to sway. Just come back to the core, come back to your breathing. Push through those elbows, head is not on the floor. I'm getting there. Oh, all right. Whew. Immediately just stretch back here. Let's come back to our child's pose. Think about really reaching those hands forward and then pull back with your shoulders. So you see how I reached? My shoulders came up to my ears and then I pulled back. Resting your head on the floor. Just breathing. Whew. From here, we're going to go over one stretch that I want you to do every day after these conditioning exercises. So you're going to come up to your knees. You're going to take one hand, you're going to thread it through the window. You're going to place your shoulder on the floor, and then you're going to lift the hand up. This is the more advanced version. If you're comfortable here, you can come here. I like to keep this hand on the floor. I push this hand into the floor. As I push this palm into the floor, the back of my hand is in the floor. And I'm thinking about squeezing those shoulders together. Stretching out the bottom shoulder as I press my shoulder into the floor. Remember to breathe. Think that you want to hear your breath. You don't want to be silent in your breathing here. Okay? You want to hear that ocean breeze. Let's go 2 more deep breaths. Breathe into your belly. You want to feel your belly against your legs here, okay? 1 more. Alright, slowly crawl up. And you do the other side. So shoulder comes to rest on the floor. My shoulder blades are engaged. If I'm lifting, I'm pressing the bottom palm into the floor still. Shoulder pressing in. And I'm squeezing the shoulder blade down towards the floor. Palms are nice and outstretched. Remembering to breathe. Make sure your hips stay over your heels. But if this is too much of a stretch, you can sit back towards your heels to take some of the pressure off of your shoulder. Three more deep breaths. and slowly coming up. Alrighty, so that's the one stretch, one of the several stretches. Obviously do other stretches if you know them. I'm going to be sharing a couple more stretches throughout the week as well. I'll be sharing a lot earlier throughout the week as well. It's just because it's Thanksgiving and my day was a little bit bananas. But I hope you guys had a great day and you enjoyed your conditioning workout today. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Alright, have a great night and be safe and get some great rest and hydrate. And have a great one. Alright, thanks guys so much for joining me. Love ya. Bye.